Alright, hello, this is Benjamin. I decided to put this to my Stockfish app. I can put as many numbers as I like here. I normally do 4 or 3. I was unfamiliar with C4. I am. I heard this is like a reverse Sicilian, so I decided to check it out just to go through with it. Here, obviously, for the King's Indian, I know the white squares are pretty bad for me, so I had to find a way to block the bishop off. However, when it came to Sicilian, I always seen the knight being attacked, so I figured I'd try that out first. Ooh, that's really bad. Okay, well, apparently, I made a really bad mistake here, where you could have did check and taken my bishop. So that's something I need to be mindful in the future. I'm unfamiliar with this opening, so it makes sense for me to make a mistake like that. I castled. One of the things that I've learned was always look for checks, and I failed at that, but I need to be more mindful on it. So I wasn't sure what to do here. I wanted to move my knight and bishop out. I was worried about moving my knight and it being taken, but I decided to go for it anyways. Taking it obviously is in the top 4, so it wasn't really an actual need to be concerned about, but I didn't know that. And then of course I moved the bishop just to help protect it. Now here I wasn't sure what to do. I decided in case you pushed the pawn farther to do this so I could move my knight back. I wasn't 100% sure what to do here. So that was my line of wondering, and I figured a way to see what you would do so I can determine what I should be doing. Oh, before I captured, I was thinking of how I can block the bishop in, and I knew if I moved my pawn up that it was attacked twice, defended once, so you could have easily just taken it, the pawn. But I figured if you capture with the knight, then I can't move my pawn. If you capture the bishop, then I can. And that's pretty much after you capture the bishop is why I moved the pawn up one, which wasn't even a good move, I guess. So, but my purpose was to try to block the bishop in. It was really bad for me too. I wanted to block the knight off is what I was thinking about. The knight on e2. So I moved this up. And that was my focus of why I didn't move. If you captured the pawn, I would have just probably captured back with either my pawn or knight. I wasn't sure at the time, so I knew I didn't need to do it with one of them. Here, I wasn't sure if I should move my queen over, but apparently it's good that I didn't. But I was thinking about queen to over here is what I was thinking about doing. And I figured after the trades I can take your pawn, but I realized I couldn't. Because if you've taken, I've taken, you've taken, if I've taken, and you took here, if I would have tried to do something like that, it would have been easy to attack and actually come down. So I realized that would have been a bad idea for me. I thought about it, but I decided not to. So it looked like he had a slight advantage pretty much the whole game. Here I wasn't sure what to do, but I figured I wanted to attack. So apparently that wasn't a good idea. But I figured I just wanted to go ahead and just try to march everything up. Oh wow, didn't realize that bad. And I knew my pawn was vulnerable, but I didn't think of it as bad. I was thinking about moving my after this pawn, moving my h pawn up and trying to make way for the king, which is what I suggest anyways. I wasn't sure if I caught check here or not first, but I decided to just capture first. Okay, apparently I was supposed to be winning. King to g7. Yeah, obviously that's when I resigned. I was thinking when I moved here, but after you move your king over this way, that I can call check here. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about this. That's what I was thinking about. I just didn't see the rook move. I didn't know this is what was recommended. Okay, well, I missed a good checkmate. That was a good game. I'll send this to you of my thoughts and with the evaluation of the computer, and I'll send you the app that I use and for both the recording and the analysis.